I don't know about you, but injuries suck. Well, I've got an injury and it's really stopping me from doing what I want to do. When you get an injury, and if you've been in sport for long enough, it's inevitable you're probably going to get one. And as soon as you get an injury, first thing you want to do is train all the things that's going to be impacted by said injury. Now, I've trained for long enough to realise that if you're going to be consistent in this sport, you need to kind of listen to your body. So first things first, listen. Your body's trying to tell you something, so now it's time to listen to what it's saying. First of all, stop doing the movement that's causing you pain, because it's probably that movement that caused the issue in the first place. As CrossFitters, we just love doing things we're told we can't do. But in this instance, it's probably best not to. That said, I'm not a medical professional, so make sure you do check with your doctor before taking on any of my advice. However, I am an athlete that's had many injuries over the years, so actually I come with some life experience in this game. Perhaps by changing the range of motion, maybe don't go down as far in the squat, or change the range in the bench press. It might ease the pain a little bit. Or if range isn't the issue, why don't you try changing the load? Reduce the load a little bit, you should be fine. However, we often don't want to do that because we're afraid of losing the gains. Well, guess what? If you modify those movements for the next 3 weeks, you're probably going to come back from your injury a little bit quicker, and you know what? You're probably not going to lose anything at all. And make sure you slow down in coming back from your injury. Don't rush it too much because it's still going to be here when you get back. Alas, in this grey cloud that is the injury, there could be a pro. You see, there are about 1 million exercises in CrossFit and counting to try and master and get good at. So how about now, taking this time, instead of doing the movements that cause you pain, focus on something that maybe doesn't. So for me, I've had a little bit of a knee problem, and it's caused me a problem with anything pretty much putting load in the squat. So no squatting, no overhead work, because I need a stable base, and it was really getting me down. However, I saw this as an opportunity to maybe throw in some of those movements that often I neglect. Strict gymnastic work, handstand push-ups, pull-ups, anything like that would be a great thing for me to try, whilst trying to modify the squat, do it pain-free, and maybe reducing the load. Finally, I want you to talk to yourself as if you talk to your best friend. He's just pulled a hamstring, and all he wants to do is go for a run and go training again. However, obviously the injury is going to stop him. So you probably want to say to your friend something like, don't worry, just rest. You're not going to lose anything if you don't train for a few weeks. You're probably going to get back to training a little quicker if you just ease up out of it. So I've been trying to tell myself this exact thing as I've been beating myself up because I haven't been able to train how I'd like. The problem is, there's lots of things you can do in the meantime. And in reality, you're not going to lose anything if you don't train for a couple of weeks. If anything, it might give you the mental break to push through those barriers and plateaus that you had in place before. Final note, your body is probably a pretty great thing. So do you know if you leave most things, funnily enough, you'll probably get better.